Hello everyone, this is my activity number one. It's what I learned about the international trade in my last classes of this certificate. So let's start. Well, um, the first thing I remember is how trade start. Trade's been around forever. People realized that they could make everything they needed, so they start swapping stuff with neighbors. This was the start of the international trade, and eventually it helped shape to the modern world. Even back, the rules were important to keep things peaceful. Then I remember the GATT and the WTO, the big trade players. Well, fast forward in the 1947, the GATT was created to reduce the tariff and make trade easier. Later, they evolved into the WTO in the 1955, I think, which more handles the big stuff in the global trade. It's all about keeping things fair and open between countries. Then the Mexico trade laws. I remember in Mexico we've got key laws from trade, and the Foreign Trade Act promotes trade to protect local industries with customs laws, and handles how good move in and out of the country. These laws help keep Mexico competitive in the global market. Then I remember taxes and money in trade. I remember that. Let me remember. Then the money side, like taxes, for example, we got the value added tax, the VAT, which is the 16% on the mass goods, but 0% for exports to stay competitive. There are also a special tax and things like alcohol and tobacco. These taxes make sure trade benefits the economy while keeping things fair. And another thing I remember is international laws and embassies. I think it's the correct pronunciation. I don't know. Sorry. Lastly, international law. It's like the glue holding everything together in every covers embassies. Fun fact: embassies are not part of the country they represent, but they are protected by special rules. It is also about balancing sovereignty and cooperation. Well, I remember a little more things like in the WTO, they make some. I don't remember the word, like a judgment between some cases in the international uh, trade situations, and a lot of countries act as third parties or like an accusator. I think it's accusator, I don't know. And they resolve a lot of things, well, sometimes. And well, a fun fact to remember too is the last teacher told me that um, it's not a fun fact, it's a fact, but it's not funny. The the organization of the United Nations, yeah, it's one of the most organizations that being aggressive with the human rights, the blue helmets. Yeah, I don't know why I remember that, but it's another thing I remember. Thank you.